Ninja immortal. Is it? Immortal. Is it? Is it? Immortal. Is it? What up? What up? It's Garage Gym, homie, baby. And today, man, homie, today we're reviewing Juggernaut Nutrition, Irate, Extreme Pre-Workout Formula, homie. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe. And let's get into this, man. God bless all of you homies, man. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from your heart, man, staying out of your head. Hey, man, I feel like a freaking warrior, homie, just training in my dungeon, man, training in my lair, man, for battle. You know, the training, the physical part of it, man, the iron pump and the cardio, that's important, man. That's only a small part of it, man. We have to be training spiritually, homie. We have to be as spiritual as possible because we don't know what's next in the world, man. And we got to do it together. Successful people celebrate the success of others. We got to bring each other up, man, hold each other accountable. That's why I say together, let's get this dang muscle, man. That's just not in the physical sense, in the spiritual sense, the spiritual muscle that we got to work, man. So God bless all of you. I'm telling you, we don't know what's next, so we got to work on ourselves now. God bless you, man. Let's get into this. Juggernaut Nutrition. This is the tub, man. This is what we call a blast from the past in the industry, and I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about it. This was before my time. You know, I started the channel 4 years ago from this month, and so a lot of these real hitter pre's and stuff I never used. Yeah, I didn't really start using pre-workout until I started the channel. Then I got into it, man, and I enjoy them. And so this is what I'm going to say, man. They came out with, I don't know, was it a version of Irate a few years ago, and it was the Snickle Fritz. I think it was another company who did it or something. The sourcing was just fake. But this, I know the owner, and this is from the original owner who made this. So let's talk about the facts, man. They talking facts or feeling. This was a dweebs flavor. Dweebs. That's what we used to call you in the pen, homie, dweebs. I remember you, dweebs. Remember how you got that name, dweeb? Hey, man, I don't know if that works for this one. All right, here we go, man. They ain't doing these kind of labels. I got to be honest, man. I actually really like the kind of label on this, man. Real simple. They're not doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish. 1 scoop, 10.4 grams, and it's a light scoop. I like these kind of pre's, man, just these little light stim junkie hitters, man. I'm going to tell you the pros and the cons, man. You're not going to walk away having any questions, homie. I'm going to leave no stone unturned. All right, man, so this is what they're giving us. 1 scoop, 10.4 grams. A level scoop, dude, was like 7.7 grams, so it was severely underdosed. A scoop and a half is the right amount, and but always weigh it. Servings per container, 25, homie, not 20. And they're making bold claims on here. So this is what they're claiming. This is what they're giving us. Citrulline malate, 2-to-1 ratio, 5 grams. Very minimalistic for the pumps and the vascularity, the blood flow. The nitric oxide production. Yohimbine hydrochloride, 2.5 milligrams. That's for the schlong gains, man. Some blood flow, some fat burning properties, some sexual healing, homie. Beta-alanine, 2.5 grams. You got to feel the betas to be an alpha, homie. So they gave us the under the dose of 3.2 that you would normally see. Creatine hydrochloride, 1,500 milligrams. They threw creatine in there, supposedly. That helps possibly shuttle nutrients to the muscle with the absorption of this, or maybe some pump, whatever it is. Then you got the Energy Focus Blend. caffeine citrate, 150 milligrams. So that yields 50%. So that's 75 total milligrams of caffeine, fast acting. And then caffeine anhydrous, 225. Wow. So there's really only a total of 300 milligrams of caffeine in here, which I really freaking like. And then they're telling you 2-amino-4-methylhexane, 120 milligrams, which is DMAA. Okay, 120 milligram, which is the same amount that was in crack purple. So this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this. I took the drink. I didn't know what to expect from this. I took the drink, and I came down to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping. So the one thing I'll say about the Dweebs flavor, it was not like super flavorful, kind of bland, I guess is the word, which is good because it was very light. It didn't taste super sweet or artificial. It was just enough flavoring to give it some flavor and mask the whatever's in here. And there was no artificial colors, which I also really like, man. It was like a clear, just kind of like it looked like a real clean product. So I really like that. I came down, man. So I'm going to tell you this, homie, and I'll link below where to get it with a discount code, man, to knock off some big cash. And so they're claiming insane pump, maximum performance, explosive energy. So yeah, so I got 1 out of 3 of those things, I would say. I got the maximum performance. So it's not, this is a very positive, very solid, very motivating, uplifting, very nice pre-workout. Definitely not over the top. And when I say I didn't get explosive energy, it's because it's a smooth experience in a good way. There's no excess heart rate. There's nothing to be scared of with this. Like, this is a solid pre if you're a super beginner stim junkie, or even like an advanced stim junkie. It checks the boxes as far as being a stim junkie pre. It's definitely definitely illicit. I'll tell you that right now. Definitely illicit. So I took the drink, I came down. About 5 or 6 minutes later, I started to feel the energy start creeping in and building up. And it's not crazy physical energy. And I really like the 300 it feels like 300 milligrams of caffeine. This pre is not over the top, not in the illicit sense, and not in the physical sense. It's like a nootropic illicit pre. So the mental endurance and mental kind of focus and mood and stuff like that is trumps like the physical heart rate. There's nothing to be scared of, which is really nice, man. Thank God. So it starts creeping in. You start feeling a little bit of the betas. They come and go. The beta experience was not super eventful. And it starts building over from like 5 minutes up to like 30 minutes. And you start getting a really nice head buzz. Does it have 120 milligrams of DMAA? I highly doubt it. Do I know what's in here? I don't. There's some illicit ingredient. 120 milligrams of DMAA is freaking nuts, dude. I mean, you got to understand, the original Jack 3D, I just had a podcast with PJ Braun. He told me it had 35 milligrams, and he made a product called Angel Dust with 50. So for this to have 120 would be insane. And this was not insane. I'm just giving it to you straight. This is very, very solid, feel good. 20 minutes 20 minutes after taking it, you start feeling this really nice, awake, alert, dialed in, like good feeling, focused, positive, motivating head buzz with like, there's like no negative side effects. It's a super clean, is it euphoric? It's more of like a great head buzz feeling. It doesn't feel like 2-amino. So there's like something else in here. Whether it's real DMA, I really don't know. It doesn't feel like traditional DMHA. I can't confidently say what's in here. but there's something illicit giving you a very clean feeling, very awake. There was a word that I had while I was training that I forgot. It was like very clear. That was it. Very clear-headed feeling. You feel very clear-headed with it. There's like a clear feeling with it. And I was training really freaking hard on it without any crazy heart rate or anything. Like, it was great for a freaking leg day because it has you pushing the weights as hard as you can. Good endurance, good focus, good mood, but it's not a strong pre-workout. I mean, I'm just giving it to you straight. It's not strong in the physical sense where you're like, oh my God, I'm super stimmed up or anything like that. It's kind of just enough where it feels really positive without negative side effects. There's no alpha yo, nothing like that. The pump was kind of uneventful. You could throw some pump pills or whatever on top of it. Again, I really like the nice, light, clear scoop without the artificial colors. So I would keep it minimal with just some pump pills if you're going to throw anything on it. And it just leaves you, and it just kind of keeps building. And then it just kind of leaves you with a nice, awake, clear-headed, good head buzz. There's not crazy appetite suppression. Whatever illicit ingredient in here feels very clean. It's a very, very nice experience without being like a super strong stim junkie pre-workout. Let's put it that way. So it's like they gave you a nice, positive, it doesn't feel like you're cracked out or super unhealthy or like after the training, you know, like you take a Dark Labz crack OG and you're like, oh my God, I'm higher than giraffe vagina and now I just feel like it's too much and I just want it to end, you know, like Dark Labz crack OG at 2 scoops, it's like too much, you know, for some people. For me, it was getting too much, or like, you know, something crazy. It's like just enough where you feel like talking, working, positive, good mood, good focus, a good vibe, homie. It's just a good vibe without being like super stimmed up, over the top strong. Very nice product, man. Like if you like, what else is like it? Like that Phantom Nutrition Wild. It's got like similar like that. That was really nice. I don't know, man. It's just a good feeling. Like a smack from Vices and Vibes when it was illicit, except that was like super euphoric. This is more of a, like I got a really good freaking buzz for the day, man. Like I just feel awake, alert, clean, clear-headed, and have just enough illicit to freaking give you just a killer training session. So it was great to train with, man. Really like it. That's what I got. I've gone on long enough. Let's be as spiritual as possible today, man. I'll link below where to get it with a code. Very nice. I've given it to you straight. Not super strong, crazy, over-the-top stim junkie, but really nice, positive, motivational, illicit. Definitely illicit. I mean, you will not, this is not a pre-workout where you take it and you're questioning, does it have the goods? Does it not? It has the goods. We just don't know what the goods are, man. Please, homies, hit the like button, comment below. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.